Canada should do absolutely anything we can to fuck over Bill Gates. And I'm not talking individual citizens. I'm talking Mark Carney and the Liberals and the NDP should come together to decide to brutalize Bill Gates' hole worse than he did to those kids. But like financially, because obviously nobody wants to touch Bill Gates. See, I've hated Bill Gates for a long time. Not only was he responsible for making computers irrationally difficult to use for normal people for the majority of the modern computing age, and he never did it by making a better product, but through sleazy business practices. Not only is he known for stealing from school divisions, stabbing anyone who ever trusted him in the back, he's meddled in schools down in the US trying to make public education as terrible as possible because he's too fucking stupid to know how school should actually work. He's the very definition of a classist prick. But he's also responsible for incalculable death related to COVID. Yeah, look into the stuff with Kovacs. I don't want to get into it. This guy literally was like, oh, I might make less money. Let's let people die. And this is the stuff that is public knowledge about Gates. So it is impossible for a reasonable person to like him. Even Trump hates him. He's one of the major people who the DOJ didn't try and protect. So you know how unlikable you have to be that rich and not have Trump suck up to you? So how could we royally fuck Bill Gates? Well, he owns by far the largest stake in CN Rail, Canada's national railway. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about someone who was so tightly linked with renowned sex pest Jeffrey Epstein being the largest shareholder of Canada's national railway? I say we take it back. We're a sovereign country, and people may say it would make capital free or Trump would get mad about it. First of all, the capital would flee. They were worried that we'd also find out what they got up to on private islands. So, yeah, let's get rid of those rats too. And as far as Trump goes, I honestly think he'd find it funny that we were fucking with Bill Gates. I think it might be one of the only things that I could agree with that piece of garbage about. So yeah, I say our politicians stop dicking around. Let's start taking back everything that these Epstein class fucks own that's rightfully ours. And I don't mean buying their shares. I don't mean paying market value. I mean, you're a fucking creep and we take every asset you have in our country and it's gone now. I say we wipe out their wealth the way they wiped out the hope from those kids' eyes.